At one of many different crime scenes across several communities, a search for clues, for a motive, for some answers. This is the home of Wes Peterson. In his late 70s, he was stabbed inside while his grandson hid in the cellar. His neighbours, who know they could so easily have been victims too, remembered a kind, popular friend.
I don't understand why they would target someone like him anyway, because he was just a poor, helpless little man, and everybody cared about him because that's the way he was. He cared about everybody else, and they cared about him.
The investigation into multiple stabbings and the manhunt which followed has been one of the biggest in Canadian police history. It took a dramatic turn late yesterday when one of the two suspects was found dead.
The deceased is Damien Sanderson. His body was located outdoors in a heavily grassed area in proximity to a house that was being examined. We can confirm he has visible injuries. These injuries are not believed to be self-inflicted at this point.
Damien's brother Myles Sanderson remains on the run. Police have now confirmed that they have been looking for him since May. He'd been released on probation from a 5-year sentence for assault and robbery. It was at 5:40 on Sunday morning when the police received the first 911 call. The unfolding horror was soon clear, with multiple calls in minutes from over a wide area. The province of Saskatchewan lies in the centre of Canada. The largely Indigenous communities targeted are small and isolated from each other. The police identified 13 crime scenes at several locations in the James Smith Cree Nation Indigenous community and the smaller village of Weldon, half an hour drive to the southwest. Among the victims to be named, Lana Head, a mother and a grandmother.
My thoughts and the thoughts of all Canadians are with those who've lost loved ones and with those who are injured. This kind of violence, or any kind of violence, has no place in our country.
The investigation now has multiple strands. The manhunt and the motive are key. Some victims appear to have been specifically targeted. Others were stabbed at random. It will take a lot for these communities to begin to recover from such an extraordinary series of attacks. Mark Stone, Sky News.